ChatGPT. Relate ACIM to the movie Above Us Only Sky. Above Us Only Sky through the lens of A Course in Miracles, ACIM. Above Us Only Sky explores the creative and personal transformation of John Lennon during the period surrounding the creation of the album. Imagine, through the lens of AM, the film becomes a fascinating study of questioning inherited beliefs, dismantling identity, and searching for a deeper truth beyond the roles and structures of the world. At its heart, the film asks, what remains when the identities you've built your life around begin to dissolve? This is one of the central questions of AM, undoing the old self. Throughout the documentary, Lennon is moving through a profound period of self-examination. Old identities are being questioned. Old beliefs are being challenged. Old structures no longer seem satisfying. Describes awakening as an undoing process. The ego spends years constructing an identity: national identity, religious identity, social identity, personal identity, professional identity. The Holy Spirit gently asks, what if none of these are what you truly are? The documentary captures this dismantling process beautifully. Imagine the song Imagine functions almost like a spiritual thought experiment. Lennon invites listeners to question many of the divisions that humans assume are real. Countries, possessions, labels, boundaries, separation. While ACM approaches these themes from a different framework, both point toward the idea that separation is learned rather than inherent. The ego depends upon distinctions. The Christ mind recognizes unity. The song's invitation to look beyond divisions parallels the Course's invitation to look beyond the belief in separation itself. The search for meaning. One of the recurring themes in the documentary is that worldly success did not automatically produce peace. Fame arrived, recognition arrived, achievement arrived, yet deeper questions remained. This mirrors a major teaching of ACM. The ego continually promises, one more accomplishment and you'll be fulfilled. One more achievement and you'll be complete. Yet fulfillment remains elusive because the longing beneath the search is spiritual rather than worldly. The documentary captures a man looking beyond success toward meaning. Creativity and extension. The film also explores creativity. From an ACIM perspective, true creation is extension. Love extends, joy extends, inspiration extends. The ego claims ownership, spirit shares. Some of the most beautiful moments in the documentary reveal creativity flowing rather than being manufactured. This resembles the experience of guidance described in the Course. The artist becomes less a controller and more a receiver. Relationships as mirrors. The documentary explores the relationship between Lennon and Yoko Ono. Through an ACM lens, relationships become classrooms. They expose unconscious beliefs, hidden fears, attachments, expectations. The special relationship seeks completion through another. The holy relationship becomes a vehicle for awakening. The film shows both the challenges and transformative potential that relationships can bring. Beyond the world's definitions. The title itself is deeply symbolic. Above Us Only Sky. In AIM, heaven is not a location above the clouds. It is a state of awareness beyond the limits imposed by the ego. The title suggests a movement beyond worldly definitions and boundaries, beyond the structures that seem to separate us, beyond the stories we have inherited, toward openness, toward possibility, toward freedom. The central reflection. The ego watches above us only sky and asks, how do I reinvent myself? The Holy Spirit watches above us only sky and asks, what if I am not the self I am trying to reinvent? Viewed through ACIM, the documentary becomes a story of questioning assumptions, dismantling identities, and searching for what remains when the masks begin to fall away. Its deepest message may be, awakening is not becoming a better version of the character. Awakening is recognizing that beneath every role, belief, and identity lies a self that was never divided, never diminished, and never separate from love. Go to mwge.org to find full movie and commentary by David Hoffmeister.